And now, insurance-minded speeches from Geico.
It's a common expression, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. However, what if the horse's mouth is filled with useful insurance tools? This is the exact case with the Geico app. Yes, the app is free and therefore a gift horse. However, look inside the app and behold, emergency roadside assistance, digital ID cards, bill pay. Get the Geico app. Look it in the mouth. Get amazing services. Thank you.
Welcome to this week's live edition of the All Night Long Wrestling Podcast. We are your hosts. He is the Stallion, and I am one incredibly pissed off enforcer because for one reason or another, Blog Talk Radio is not letting me log in and get the link to this week's show to put on Facebook.
That's festive.
Yeah, I'm really loving what they're bringing to the table lately. It was easy for us to get on the air, right?
Yeah, it only took us 15 minutes. The breaking news we had is no longer breaking.
No, now it's
slightly broken.
Or is it splintered?
It could be splintered. Now I want to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's what I want to do.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hold on. You know, there's a lot going on right now. Could we keep ourselves busy for like a good 45 seconds while we get things in order? Think it's possible?
I think it's possible.
We're not talking about it. Oh, look, your Blog Talk Radio works. Can you get the link?
The short link?
Yeah, this is called, get the short link. Go ahead and send me the link. Why is it a short link? Why can't it be a long link?
Probably for however much longer our show is going to be on the air. It's a short link.
All 1 week.
So you need me to kill 45 seconds?
And as soon as I get the text from you, I'll need you to kill 45 seconds. And yes, I do.
Okay. Well, conveniently enough.
Wait, you can't do that part yet. You can't get to the breaking news yet.
Oh, I can't get to the breaking news yet?
You can't. You do something else to kill 45 seconds.
I have to do something else to kill 45 seconds.
Go.
That's brutal. I didn't realize I was going to have these limitations.
Yeah, I'm big on making other people suck.
Can I sit and read aloud the 95 emails sitting in my work inbox?
Absolutely. Yeah, well, let's do that.
Since I decided to take a day off today.
So it's all deadly. God forbid. You took a day off? What kind of piece of shit takes a day off, huh?
Well, I did work till midnight last night, so I feel like they probably owe me some time.
You would think they owe you some time, but in actuality,
I don't work for HR, but
you're expendable. I'm just a number. I'm a shitty number, man.
A spoke on the wheel, as I said.
You're like, what, about a week from cutting the CM Punk promo?
Yeah. No, that's it. So that's, is it? I think we're at 45 seconds. I think I'm done. I can start talking about the breaking news now.
No, not yet.
Bueller?
Not yet.
What's it? No. Oh, no.
Now you can talk about the breaking news. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, actually, you know what? You're right.
This is why I don't watch the news. Yeah.
So, go ahead. Lay it on the table. Don't make me play it again. I'll play it again.
So within the last hour, there was an update on the WWE app and probably all their social media accounts, but I didn't check them all, that for Sunday's TLC pay-per-view, Roman Reigns will not be wrestling in the main event due to some sort of medical issue, and he's going to be replaced by Kurt Angle, the general manager of Monday Night Raw. First time wrestling in WWE in 11 years.
What? Who? What?
In addition to that.
Hold on. Wait, there's more?
There's more.
Hold on. Taking a sip of my coffee. Go ahead.
Bray Wyatt, who may or may not have meningitis. I don't want to spread or violate HIPAA violations, but he will also no longer be appearing at Sunday's pay-per-view, which I'm not sure if he was supposed to anyway, because Sister Abigail was supposed to be there. So
Bray Wyatt wasn't going to be there.
There's some confusion there. He'll be replaced by SmackDown superstar AJ Styles against Finn Balor. So that match on Sunday is now AJ Styles against Finn Balor.
I don't know. There's something weird going on. What the hell is happening?
The meningitis is no joke, dude.
Listen, JoJo hasn't been on the show, right?
Correct.
Bo Dallas has speculative. We're not starting any.
I don't have his chart.
No, I don't. What did he say? Paging Doctor. Oh wait, I forgot about that. Yeah. So speculation here. Bo Dallas has meningitis. Bray Wyatt has meningitis. Roman Reigns has meningitis.
We're just assuming that meningitis. I don't know anything about meningitis. I'm just assuming that it's apparently very, easily transmittable. Yeah, and JoJo. So there's a lot you could probably deduce from that. Well, let's talk about the Kurt Angle thing first, maybe.
Yeah, let's get into this, because there's a lot that I'm not understanding here. And I'd like to thank Kyle for breaking this news in the group chat. He's kind of like my go-to...
I forgot I haven't responded to his wedding. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Oh, that's weird. It's in like 3 weeks. So, I'll actually RSVP for you while you break this.
No, I think I have a couple of days before the RSVP day.
We're good. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kai. Stallion's going to be there.
That's strange. I didn't book that. The Kurt Angle thing is interesting because since he entered the Hall of Fame and kind of re-signed with the company, there's been talk, of course, of if and when he's going to come back and wrestle, and if he does, when it would be and who it would be against. And now, 2 days before a pay-per-view, they're just throwing him into the main event match, which was supposed to be a 3-on-5 with the Shield. And he's going to be replacing Roman Reigns' team. He's going to team with Rollins and Ambrose now in a TLC match of all things. So do you think that was the right call? I know they're trying to probably appease fans in the arena and maybe watching at home in general with a suitable replacement for Roman, but does it make sense to just throw Angle's return into that match 2 days before a pay-per-view without much build or advertisement?
Unequivocally, 140,000% no. For me, what I would have done in this situation, had I been the guy, imagine being like who's the head writer for Raw? Not Road Dogg, right? He's SmackDown.
I don't know who it is for Raw, to be honest.
Probably
anyway. It used to be him, but I don't think it's Brian Gewirtz anymore.
Whoever it is. Imagine being the guy that gets the news like 3 days before the pay-per-view.
Sorry. Nudes or news?
The silent J. You're right. News.
Oh, okay.
I mean, listen, it writes itself. Put Finn Balor in the main event. That way you can insert Finn Balor into, because who knows if this really truly is bacterial meningitis, which you conveniently hashtag, which I think is hilarious. If this really is bacterial meningitis, who knows how long the kid's going to be out, Bray Wyatt. So Finn Balor doesn't have an opponent. Roman Reigns is out of the main event. Throw Finn Balor in there with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, and then you could do anything with him afterwards. You could have him feud with anybody in that match. I mean, you could have him turn on Finn. The possibilities are endless, but I feel like it's the best way to go. You're kind of making a chicken salad out of chicken poop, the way Brock Lesnar said on Ultimate Fighter once. You're making the best of the situation, and you're not wasting Kurt Angle's return. I mean, Kurt Angle's return, that should be like a Royal Rumble or, you could do a SummerSlam, even a WrestleMania match, but to waste it on a TLC card with zero hype 48 hours before, I think is a atrocity.
Yeah, it does make sense, I think, the way that you laid it out. I guess that maybe their only thing is the card was pretty thin to begin with, so maybe they figured that
it's their own fault.
Yeah.
You got 117 hours of TV each week. And I'm sure you're going to have some shitty matches on the pre-show. What's the pre-show? Do you even know?
I think it's
Sasha
Banks against Alicia Fox.
Yeah. So put that on the main card. Give them 10 minutes. Let everybody work, and this way you don't have to worry about such a thin show. By the way, we were also going to get into our predictions for that show later. After I just do-dooed all over it. But God, no, you're right. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, I think that's So that's the only thing I could think of is that maybe they felt the card was thin enough as it is. I'm pretty sure that there's 2 cruiserweight matches on the main card, if I'm not mistaken. On top of, the Universal title is not being defended, the IC title is not being defended, and the tag titles are not being defended. So
the latter 2 in the same match.
Yes. So that's all, I guess, those are all not options. So like I said, the 2 cruiserweight matches, I think it's Enzo against Kalisto, and there's a tag match, which I probably couldn't name all the participants to you off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure Cedric Alexander is involved in some capacity.
Probably Rich Swann.
I think it's, against maybe Gallagher and Kendrick, maybe.
Maybe Nice?
Maybe. We'll look it up, I guess.
Yeah. We'll get there in our predictions.
But so I guess that's the only thing I think of is they had planned, 15 to 20 minutes of a Finn Balor Bray Wyatt match, and now Wyatt's not going to be there.
Probably also like a 30-minute intro. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, and all the whatever stuff they were going to do with the Demon and Sister Abigail, which I guess is kind of off.
The who?
The Demon.
I thought it was the Demon.
Oh, is it?
I gotta look that up. Go ahead.
Demon?
Yeah.
Like the guy from What's Happening? All right, you know what?
Like the Demon. Yeah, I thought it was Demon.
But Demon is from what's that show with Red Fox?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Sanford and Son.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
gonna say All in the Family, but it's not All in the Family.
Sanford and Son.
Keith loves that show.
All right. Well, that's the critical thing. So yeah, I agree with you. I think that using him in this capacity, while I understand what they're trying to do, is really not the right call. Because, like in storyline, he's the GM, so wouldn't he be the one that's putting himself in the match? And then why would he do that? Like, why would he want to put himself in that match? What issues does he have with Miz, Sheamus, Cesaro, Braun Strowman, or Kane, for that matter? I don't know of anything. So it doesn't really make a whole lot of storyline sense. I don't know if they'll attempt to explain it prior to or on Sunday or not, but I guess that's all they were able to come up with. And then the Bray Wyatt thing, he was supposed to face Finn Balor, and they replaced him with AJ Styles. Now, the only thing I don't really like about that is that AJ is a SmackDown wrestler. So how did they manage to, again, if I'm looking at it from a storyline perspective, if I'm a fan, if I'm a 12-year-old kid who's watching it thinking that it's,
a shoot.
Yeah, like the storylines are real, right? What reasoning could there be to get AJ Styles to come over from SmackDown to wrestle Finn Balor, and why would he want to do that? Like, I don't know where that all comes from, I guess.
All right, so can I book this as if I'm running WWE for 1 second?
Sure.
So you have this news come out, right? And everybody knew that, I guess, Bray and they knew Bray and Bo and maybe JoJo were sick going into the show. Fair assessment. Why not? It's 3 o'clock. I guess it happened, what, about 3:30, would you say? 3:30 in the afternoon on a Friday. You're going to break this news via your Twitter. You have the WWE Network. Why not tweet out right now, breaking news, 5 p.m. tonight. Check out WWE Network for a special live video, or even the YouTube at this point. And then you have somebody on there. You could have Shane, you could have Angle, and you could have them explain the situation. So it runs more like a shoot Angle. You could say, you could have Angle talking to Shane, explaining what happened, and saying he needs somebody from SmackDown in exchange for X, Y, and Z, instead of just dropping this news with any kind of explanation behind it. I think that would have been a lot better way to go.
Yeah, it gets more eyes and people, checking out whatever their social media or their app or things like that. So it would make sense to do something like that. I don't know. Again, there's a lot of stuff we don't know, right? There's how long did they know that these guys wouldn't be able to wrestle? Did they just find out today? Were they planning for one or both guys? Like, so with Wyatt hadn't been at Raw the last 2 weeks, supposedly. So they must have known something was up with him going in.
Reigns, had a plan B, right?
Right. Reigns, I don't know anything about. The fact that he's not able to compete that's the first I'm hearing of him having any sort of injury or illness. So maybe he caught something. I don't know what the situation could be with him, if they've had any live events since Monday. That I'm not sure. But